What's up, you guys? I'm here with a new video today, and we're here to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the October 1st OCG ban list that takes effect October 1st. Dear Lord, like, we knew it was going to be something crazy. We knew, Japan does everything, the right way, technically, in Yu-Gi-Oh! They do things, a lot more organized. When they need to get cards off the list, cards banned, they do it, and man, did they really just, they did what they needed to do. If you've been following Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization like I have, you'll know that none of this is really much of a surprise, but it really is interesting because we're going to talk about, after going over the list, the implications that could apply to us here in the TCG, as we still do not have a list. There's regionals coming up this weekend. YCS Dallas is about a little over a month away, so we'll have a list hopefully by then, because I would hate to play under the same format for the next YCS, but who knows. But let's get into it. So there were two cards that were banned, and they were Masterpiece and Diagram. Like, damn, DRACO really got the D, like literally Masterpiece and Diagram. Honestly, though, it does not come as a surprise. Masterpiece has proven to be like one of the most insane monsters released in years. Just just really, really crazy. Just for the mechanics of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys watch any of M. Cole 40's videos, the way he like described it was that it was just bad for the game in a sense, because it makes it immune to cards that you would use in everyday play. So it's just I'm really not surprised that one. And Diagram, no one even needs to say that Diagram needed to go. With one Diagram, they were still playing it. They were still topping with their Dino decks. They were still topping with their Demise decks. They were still topping with anything that could play Diagram, played it, and just abused it. So honestly, for the Forbiddens, I'm not even surprised. We're going to go into the limited to ones, because I think it's pretty interesting, the limited to ones that they touched. So we've got Tribe Infecting Virus. They brought Tribe back. That's pretty cool. I actually would like to see Tribe Infecting Virus here. Its implication would be interesting, because heavier monster decks or whatever could use it. It is a level 4. It is water. Shout out to Mermails. Like, Mermails could actually do something with it, so pretty cool. My heart breaks because they put Alistair the Invoker to 1. You all know how much I love Invoked, and Alistair to 1 sucks. Like, it literally just sucks. So you can just not play the Dream, as me and my homie Ben were saying. You just cannot play the Dream deck anymore. They put Dynamite Knight to 1. Like, dear Lord, like, they really made it to where just like True DRACO, it's like over. Dynamite Knight was the best single tribute monster, and now at 1, it's just like, man, really? Like, that sucks. Going on for the rest of the cards they hit, was it Oviraptor? That should come as no surprise. That's like the best card in Dinos, and the baby Ceresaurus. That's what you get for making these damn FTKs, Dino players. Like, making that damn FTK. You knew one of the babies was gonna get hit, and you knew that if it was Diagram, baby Ceresaurus, you had the FTK. So just like, sorry, little baby Ceresaurus, you're at 1. I mean, now with no Diagram, you can't do it, but she's interesting. And it makes me sad again. They hit Buster Dragon to 1. No, like, I really hope that doesn't happen before we even get to play ABCs here in the TCG. Like, I've been getting excited and getting hyped to play that. So they put Buster Dragon to 1. As you guys have seen, ABC's been topping a lot with the new combo with like Dragon Ravine and Destrudo and Ancient Fairy. Like, it was getting a little nuts. And Buster Dragon was like the end result. So they put it at 1 so that, you're only basically going to get 1. And I honestly don't know how you're going to recycle that unless you somehow get it back to your extra deck. But yeah, they hit Danglong. That should come as no surprise. Like, Danglong needed to go because of the damn dinosaur deck. They hit Terraforming to 1. Damn, like, they hit Terraforming to 1. So 1 Terraforming, and I mean, there's no Diagram anymore. So don't really know what to say about that. They hit Secrets to 1. That sucks. Like, all our super cool knowledge decks are gone. Not gone, but like just really slowed down. At least we have Blue Boy. And then they really went the distance, and they touched True King's Heritage, True King's Return to 1. Like, my god, like, you literally just cannot play the deck. Like, there's like 1 of everything. Like, it's terrible. Like, I mean, yeah, we have Ignis, but like, I can't do anything. Like, it sucks. Like, dear god, if they go this far in the TCG, my god, it'd just be insane. But yeah, Heritage to 1, Return to 1, and then Trickster Reincarnation. I haven't even played against Tricksters. I'm not trying to get hand looped with Joel and Logbird, so honestly, I don't care. No, I don't want to get burned, and I don't want to lose my hand, so whatever. Trickstar Reincarnation to 1. Now to the limited to 2s. This is where it gets a little spicy, you guys. So they put Summoner Monk to 2. Okay, cool. Windwitch Ice Bell, I guess, to kind of slow down the Windwitch engine. Honestly, like, that engine will brick a lot of times, but you really do want to open the level 3. You really do want to open the Ice Bell, so I guess putting it at 2 would kind of slow you down. I don't really know. They put Max C to 2, so that's what we'll talk about at the end, because everyone's talking about how Max C is probably going to get banned here. Now I'm not so sure. Max C to 2. The coolest thing ever, Pot of Avarice and Future Fusion to 2. Shout out to Andy saying Future Fusion to 2. My God, like, not that it's really that relevant, but that's just kind of cool. I think Pot of Avarice to 2 is something else. Like, my God, my friend and I were talking about it. It's like, it's time to go to Japan just so we can play 2 Pot of Avarice again, because that card's nuts. And then 2 copies of Fossil Dig. So they really did do damage to the Dino deck. They did damage to a lot of other decks. Pot of Avarice to 2 is pretty damn cool, though, just gotta say. So that's it for the semi-limiteds. And then for the no longer limiteds, we've got Perform Propel Pendulum Sorcerer. Cool for pendulum decks. Witch of the Black Forest. They put Scarm back to 3, BA. They put Rescue Cat to 3. That's interesting. I know Rescue Cat's not as potent as it used to be, but it's still kind of cool. They put Burial from a Different Dimension at 3. That's pretty interesting. I like that card. Tenki to 3. I mean, Zoo, I mean, what? Preparation of Rights to 3. I'd love for someone to play Herald. I'm gonna skip the next one because I'm excited for the couple of these. Domain, cool. What is it? They put Wavering Eyes back. That's kind of cool. And Ravine to 3. Finally, 3 Ravine. Like 3 Ravine. Yay! How many years have we been calling it 3 Ravine? Finally, 3 Ravine. Now that they killed like the ABC combo, like 3 Ravine. Cool. The coolest thing though, they put Sacrifice to 3. Does anyone even know what that means? Dear Lord Jesus, like I don't think anyone's ready. Like Clear still, there's still monsters, and they're getting a Link monster. That means Sacrifice at 3 is kind of dumb, because don't they have, what do they have, 2 or 3 scouts? Like this is gonna be bad, you guys. I'm just saying. Hashtag Clean Nation. Like guaranteed. They didn't even touch Card of Demise from 2 to 1 or anything. There's still 2 Card of Demise. There's still dualities. There's still a bunch of draw cards. Best believe people are gonna be playing Clee. Mark my words. Along with the new decks that are coming out, but just watch. People be playing Klee, so just pay attention for that. Alright, so just in closing, okay, what do I think could be applied here to the TCG? Diagram and Masterpiece, honestly, I don't think they would go as far as to ban them, but honestly, after this, I don't know. I could see them both getting limited to 1. That's what I initially thought. I thought Diagram for sure is going to 1, and Masterpiece is at least going to 1, I think. It would have to go to 1. So yeah, so that's from the ban, like what the differences would be. For us, I don't honestly know if they'd give us back Tribe. Like that's like a little much. Alistair, I don't even want to talk about it. Do not touch my damn Alistair. Like that's all I can say. Do not touch my damn Dynamite Knight either. I like that card. I honestly don't care about the dinosaurs. Like I'm sorry, I don't care about the dinosaurs. You want to hit the dinosaurs, hit the dinosaurs. Don't hit my Buster Dragon. I like my Buster Dragon. Real talk though, I actually think that they would do something similar to this, to hitting Oviraptor and the Baby Ceratosaurus, and the Danglong, only because the FTK happened. Had the FTK not happened, I think maybe they would have slid under the radar. Even though they won Worlds, I don't think the limiting would be as severe, but that's just my opinion. Terraforming, honestly, I don't even know what they're going to do with Terraforming. They can put it to 2, I guess, here. Will they put it to 1? Hard to say. Secrets, I don't think they're going to touch. Knowledge is too new. And to hit the other true Draco spells and traps, like, the only one that really is good, though, that really is good is Heritage. Like, Draco Phoenix, cool, you have to have a graveyard set up. The traps are kind of like whatever. Return is a little abusive, though, because you can bring back monsters, but, I mean, I don't think it's limited worthy. Heritage is the only one I could see getting limited. Trickster Reincarnation, I mean, if it's really creating the Droll and Lock, burn, you die, you lose your hand loop, then, yeah, I could see them hitting it here, too. Let's see. I honestly, as far as like the semi limits go, I don't know if they. I know unless we get back a Pot of Avarice, which would be kind of cool. That would be like the dream. I don't think they're gonna hit any like of the Winter Bell, Ice Bell, Wind Witch package. To be honest, Max C. Now let's talk about Max C. So everyone here in TCG land thinks Max C is gonna get banned, and a lot of people are saying Max C is good at banned or 3. So honestly, with them putting it to 2, it makes me think that maybe Max C is just going to stay at 1 on the list, even though it's like the God card. I honestly don't know. Do I think it could get banned? Absolutely. I still think it can get banned, and our list will dictate that. I think that'll be the biggest difference is, do we get to keep Max C for another format, or do we lose it for good? So that'll be definitely interesting to see. And I guess Fossil Dig is something they might touch here in the TCG too. And as far as like the unlimiteds, I mean, honestly, it's kind of like whatever. If Sacrifice comes to 3, though, honestly, that's the thing. Sacrifice is really powerful, but like we need like extra scouts. Like, yeah, we have the Summoner's Art, but we would need at least a second scout to make it really potent. But it'll be interesting. And I mean, since they released Wavering Eyes, does anyone even realize like they're gonna try to do something Pendulum like something dumb pendulum related with Klee again, because when the heavy monster build was out and you used Wavering Eyes to pop your scales, it was pretty nutso. So yeah, and Ravine at 3 I think is just awesome. We've been waiting years for that. But yeah, my honest opinion, man, Japan, you guys know how to make one hell of a ban list. Like, can we ever just like learn to do that? Like, that'd be awesome. Like, ever since we split, things have never been the same. Like, I used to love when we would get their ban list because it told us what we needed to know. But anyways, I want your guys' opinion in the comments below. What do you guys think of this list? What do you think could be implicated here in the TCG? And do you like the OCG list? Would you, like me, go to Japan if you could, you know, if money was not a factor or whatever? Would you go to Japan and play for this format? Because I think I would. I honestly think I would. I think every format I've seen, I'm like, damn, I want to play in this format. I mean, spirals are like going to be tier 0. Like, I want to play something new. Like, I totally would go to Japan, like, just to play this format. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Share anything, any of your opinions. Do you like the list? Do you hate the list? Do you think they're going to apply a lot of this stuff here in the TCG? Do you think they're not going to apply a lot of stuff here in the TCG because our, you know, the way we play is completely different and our formats are in a sense really different because we still have zoos. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.